It is Chicago, third largest city in the country. And since the Roaring 20s, Madison Street has been the address of the Blackhawks. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich right before game time here. It's an interesting sport in that sometimes your best players only wind up playing a third of the time, but boy, do they ever make a contribution.
And that's why the other two-thirds, Doc, have to be important. Team game, hockey, that's exactly what it's all about. But when you have star players, those are the guys that get the meat of the minutes, the most important minutes in order to allow you to win hockey games.
Stamkos is probably going to be one of those guys, Doc, that gets on the ice in those high-pressure situations. Expect to see him get those crucial minutes.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Corey Crawford is the goalie of choice for this game tonight. Native of Châteauguay, a suburb of Montreal, and grew up watching the legendary Hall of Famer Patrick Waugh in goal. A New Year's Eve baby he was in 1984. The teams are ready, and so are we. Taves will step into the draw for Chicago. Phil Pelez, his opposite number for the Lightning. Neutral zone carry by Seabrook. Drill, sticked away. Oh, what a wonderful block that was. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. Good stick presence by Jonathan Taves. Big drive. Oh, stick save. Hammered. Score! He got iron with that shot.
He had that wrist shot ready to go in a perfect scoring area.
Bishop's got an excellent glove hand, but his desperation attempt here is not enough. Up over the glove and in.
Chicago's gotten the crowd into it early.
And rightfully so. The energy they play with has been terrific.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it?
Scored by number 10, Patrick.
Shooting. He hit the post.
19, Jonathan.
Offensive zone pickup. Score!
4 minutes, 16 seconds.
Duya's quick release was the key on scoring on that wrist shot.
Bishop's trying to cover the bottom of the net, but the puck beats him anyway.
Just over 6 minutes played in the first. Chicago's advantage in this game has just been enhanced. It's a pair of goals.
Scored by number 27,
Hammer.
Johnny O'Keefe.
Wrist shot. Routine save. You're not going to beat him from there with that shot.
Brad
To Bickle.
Richards. Time of the goal. 6 minutes, 16
Front of the net.
seconds.
Score! 3 straight goals. Chicago's got that one. Elevator to Shaw. Into the attacking end. Gathered in by Seabrook. Great stick save.
Ryan Bickle. And by number 23.
Shoots one. Turned aside off the pad. He's going to the net. Oh, accidentally blocked. Swept on to Johnson. Slid to Killorn. At the point, big shot. Diagonally to Richards. Fires a shot, and that one's just one more save. He's into the slot. Oh, what a pad save. He can start some danger here. Pass ahead through center for Johnson. To Carl. To Killorn. It's a 3-on-2. How will they defend this? Not all saves have to be hard. That one wasn't. Carries it up the side. Laid on to Killorn. Easy save. No trouble there. Collected by Taves. First period has come to a close. There was offense, but only on one side. The shots on goal are those that are goals plus the ones that would have been had they not been stopped by the goaltender. And here's our tally. 9 for Chicago, 4 for Tampa Bay. Period is over. Sad to say we could show you a lot like this, but we picked only one. Heartbreaking for him. Back in a moment. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What stuck out for you?
Chicago's huge goal outburst in that first period was a direct result of how well they played with the puck. It seemed like they had the puck the majority of the time in that first period, and it sure showed up on the scoreboard.
Takes it behind his own cage. Oh, and he's hammered.
I wonder.
Off the goalpost. Great glove save. Hammered. Save. Rebound. Propelled to Filppula. Takes it on the wing. Given back to Palat. Nicely into the zone. The Hawks will start from their own end. Heads along the boards. Return to Hossa. Wrist shot. Good distance on that one to Palat. Oh, bad giveaway there.
Chicago's just caused another turnover. That's a big reason, Doc.
Outstanding save with the glove. And he'll hold on. Just a tad under 8 minutes completed in the second. Chicago's lead is solid at 3-0. Back in his defensive end to get it. And that one's routine. Long lead pass to Stamkos. Scooped up by Richards. That covers some acreage to Shaw. Wonderful stop by Bishop. Headed right under the shadow of the scoreboard. Lets a shot fly. Geometrically to Kane. 2-on-1. He gets through off his pad. Perfect passing right through center. Corralled by Shaw. Gathered in by Hedman. Good distance on that one to Boyle. In the slot, he sticks. Save! Through center to Kruger. Hammered. Brilliant save by Bishop. Hit the post with the shot. The Blackhawks shift from defense to offense. For over a century, hockey has been 3 periods, not 2 halves. We're 2/3 of the way through this one. You decide what these shot totals tell you. 18 for Chicago and 6 for the Lightning. Many hits in that period, but we remember this one for now. 0-0 as we head to intermission.
For joining us in the campaign to save.
Opening face-off of the third period. On to Palat. A shot. In on goal and easily handled. Chip to Hossa. Takes a perfect pass. Well, that's what your wings are for. They give it to you right in the center. Taken on by Sharp. Fires. Good pad stop. Slid to Filppula. To Palat. Moves up the side with it now. Many yards gained to Callahan.
Palat's on the limp after that big hit, Doc. He's working his way slowly to the bench.
Well thrown pass up the middle to Hossa. Oh, here's a wrister. Ooh, that one accidentally blocked. Carried toward the woodwork by Duncan Keith. Great work with the pad. No team worth its name is going to let that go. Hedman's look.
Doc, you were hoping for a dance? Well, there you go.
A big roundhouse and the decision.
I don't know why he would have taken that on. Oof, too much.
Oh, that was a grueling scrap. They're going to get a chance to rest for 5 minutes.
Chicago penalty.
The Hawks win it.
Ashford shot, a 5-minute major.
Hammers it. What a save by Bishop.
Oh, that was a reactionary save.
5-minute major for fighting. Time of the penalties.
Nicely into the zone. To Kane. Carries it toward the woodwork. Looks ahead to start something. Long lead pass to Brown. Just a normal save that time. Laid on to Shaw. A shot. That covers some acreage to Richards. Kick save. Score! 4 unanswered goals.
Richards worked extremely hard to get 2 chances. He scored on the second one.
Bishop's beat low on the glove side. That's a real quick release that he can't get to.
Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
Platt's injury is a tough one for them. Not only do they lose a forward, but they lose one of their top scorers.
Chicago's collected another victory on the faceoff. He's in off his pad. Rebound.
Assisted by number 65.
He takes that pass right off the left wing.
And by number 4, Nicholas Yalmerson.
Roped in by
Time of the
Keith.
goal. 15 minutes.
And it's cleared out of there.
4 seconds.
And at least one more icing has been called in the game. He dodges sticks and pucks all afternoon and evening. And here he is again. Flawless so far, Ray Ferraro.
Seabrook's laid the body on all over the place tonight. He's been like a one-man wrecking crew.
Chicago's got a face-off win. Near the boards. It's an odd man rush. It's a 3-on-2. Shoots. Oh, wide with the shot. Shoots. Score! Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
The Bolts coaching staff just debated a couple of seconds before they pulled their starter.
Tampa Bay's got that neutral zone faceoff. To Filppula. Huge stop by Crawford.
Oh, that's a prime scoring area. What a stop.
Let's go, Arister. Hey, lightning-like glove save. Off a body. Score! That one ricocheted off a member of the defense.
15 seconds.
Killorn's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
Enzo, this has got to be a great shot because from my angle, there doesn't look like a lot of net. Even with the goaltender down, he seems to have most of it covered.
Solid win at center ice.
Scored by number 17.
It's an onside play. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
He just wasn't able to get over and cover the top of the net. The shot's perfect. It's right in the roof, and the goalie's dejected.
Neutralized face-off win. Up the left side to Saad. He gains the zone. That's what those pads are for.
Assisted by number 12.
Up the wing with it now. Long lead pass to Ponick. Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron. Great job on a cut pass. Sent out, and he'll make him chase it. And so icing is whistled, and back it will come to the other end for yet one more face-off in this contest. The Hawks with a face-off win. The horn sounds, and the game is over. Tampa Bay's got a lot of work to do.
unacceptable. Forget the score, just the effort. Need to be much better in the future.
So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night all.